Welcome to Millbrae. Nice sunny day. You know, going up and down, it's fun to meet all the firefighters that worked around me when I was working. Some of them that I saw just the back end of their turnout coats with their names on it. Some of them I know from camp, some from fundraisers. But it is a tight community and one that the Burn Foundation really appreciates, because without you guys we wouldn't be able to do the programming we do. I've been talking about different programs, and we actually have a new program coming up this year that we've developed, and I can't even tell you that. What's the name?
The Retreat.
The Retreat. The Retreat was for those campers who finished Champ Camp and were now adults. They didn't have families where they could use getaway, but they were never going to be counselors. They have just too many injuries to be able to help somebody else get dressed because they need help getting dressed, or they have a mental capacity that won't let them be good counselors. So now we're going to have a program for those young adults and single adults where they can still have support amongst themselves moving in. And it's funny because it's a great program, 5 to, we always say 16, but really we have counselors in training 17 to 20. So I always consider Champ Camp 5 to 20 years old. But when do our kids have issues? They have issues as they're transitioning out of high school and into college and all that stuff. So because of the hard work that's done, one of the programs we're able to do this year is the Retreat, which will be happening like in a week. It's the first weekend in November. So to let you know that some of your dollars are going to new programming. We never quit thinking of ways we could spend our money, and if you guys come up with great ways to raise $200,000, $300,000, $400,000, we will be sure to spend it in a really good way. But here at Millbrae, you guys have been supporters a long time ago. I met Jen at the street fair when a bunch of guys I asked, I said, well, what's this about, knowing about the Burn Foundation? They said, ask her. But you guys have been doing a lot for forever. So with that, I'll let you tell them what you've done and how much.
All right. Well, thank you for that. Typically, the way we raise our money is Millbrae has a booth at the Art and Wine Festival every year. We talk about safety, we teach different safety aspects, but the biggest thing we do is we sell t-shirts for our charity fund. And one of the biggest participants that we donate to is the Alicia and Rouge Burn Foundation. We also have done a pancake breakfast in the past on behalf of the Millbrae Pancake House. They've always helped us out whenever we do that to raise money. We've had a lot of community support for it. We're fortunate today to have a lot of support here. We have our mayor, Wayne Lee. We have our vice mayor, Robert Gottschalk. We have our councilwoman, Marge Colapietro. And we also have our fire chief, Mark Gladys. And then we have our crews here. So Jerry, Johnny, Joe, Dave, or Chief Downing, and we have Kim. So, and then everybody here, thanks for participating. You guys make the day great. I wasn't able to drive today, but I've been doing this event for as long as it's been going on, and I still see a lot of the same faces, you know, over the years. So it's a wonderful event. We couldn't be more proud to do it. And on behalf of the Millbrae Firefighters Charity Fund, we'd like to present our check for $2,000 to help out. And I do have to say, a comment was made today that this comes from the Firefighters Association, and really it doesn't. Even though it says Millbrae Firefighters Charity Fund, all of our chief officers have a history of coming out and helping us with our events. So really this money comes from everybody here at Millbrae. So thank you.
Thank you. It's a really good point that Jen makes, in the fact that the best fundraisers, sometimes it's the firefighters putting it on with no support, but generally speaking, even if the chiefs don't do that, they allow us to do stuff on time, on duty at our desk, or use copy machine, or whatever it is. There's many, many ways in which administration does help. Sometimes they can't help because they're limited by what their mission is, so it's not like the city can donate to us when they're struggling to make the streets right and all that stuff. So, but thanks to everybody. Again, I've said this at other stops, but for everybody you see here, there's another 40 people in this group that help raise this money. So this is the representation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.